I was not. My body was rejecting everything that it liked, like everything from sweets to seafood to fish.
So like all those type of like everything was like all new to me.
Yeah.
As I stated, like I had never been, in this experience before. So this is all new for me as it is you. But I love the journey. I loved being there, being a support system for you. Hello guys, it's your favorite two.
Hi guys.
We're back and we're glad to be here with you guys on this wonderful, wonderful day.
Today is what?
Today's Saturday.
Oh.
Saturday morning. Saturday morning cartoons. Look at my wife. She's looking radiant, beautiful, glowing. Red lipsticks on. You know what that means.
Get out.
You already know what that means. But thank you guys so much for tuning in back over here at the Practice Makes Progress podcast. We're here to talk about something important.
Yes.
Very, very important. You want to go ahead and lead them into the conversation?
You didn't even ask how I'm doing.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's too late.
All right. Okay. How are you, babe? How you doing?
I feel like I just ran a marathon.
Well, we know why. Right now, you're cooking up. You're brewing.
Yeah. Did we tell them?
Yeah, we told them. Remember in the last video?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So if you haven't tuned in or haven't been tuning in, I am pregnant.
Yep.
Yes.
And I think I had a little something to do with that. You understand? We were talking yesterday about, I was saying, if it wasn't for my seed,
here we go. We're not having this conversation.
So, I mean, of course I need you to have the baby.
Yes, you need my egg.
Yeah, I need your egg.
And you need my body.
Yes, I do. But my seed is what's cooking up. You know what I'm
No. It's mostly me, right? Because
yeah.
I'm doing most of the work.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, man. We just gonna leave it at that. We're not even gonna talk even anymore about that. But what we talking about today, lovely lady? What we talking about?
Oh, so today we are talking about pregnancy.
Ooh, okay.
Our journey
So far.
Yeah. We're gonna talk more so about the first trimester. I mean, we could just blend it all in.
Yeah, like, all right. How did we find out? Like, how did you know you were pregnant?
Wow.
Yeah. Tell them that story.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
So how I first found out I was pregnant was I missed my period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cause I'm a person who's always like on the regular.
Right.
Like some people, don't get it once a month, like once every couple of months, but mine's is always regular.
Right.
So from mine's being late, it was like, okay, yeah,
right,
we know.
But at the beginning, no, you had missed, and then you didn't think of it though. Remember, because like you missed like a month, but then you was like, oh, it might be late.
Yeah, I kept on saying something. I was a little bit in denial.
Right.
I kept on saying, I'm probably just late.
Right.
And you kept on saying, you're pregnant. Yeah. And I was like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's probably just late. And I remember because I also use an app to help me track it.
Right.
And when it didn't hit the mark and it passed the mark, and I was like, okay, let me take a test. Yeah. And yeah.
And we found out that we were expecting a seed.
Yeah, a seed.
All right. So take us through like your first trimester, that stage. Like, how did it feel for you within that stage? Like, what were some of the symptoms you were feeling? and stuff like that.
My first trimester. I'm not gonna be ungrateful, but like, guys, oh my god, it was a lot of work. I felt like my body went into a shock of like what's going on, because I am in my 30s, and like I'd never been pregnant before.
Never.
So
Right.
it's like my body was like, what is happening? And I was just like, my body was going through a lot of changes. Like,
Yeah.
it was so much. It was so much. It was a lot to deal with. From tiredness to nausea to throwing up to what else?
A lot of spitting.
Yeah.
You still spit till this day, like, and I'm not
Yeah.
talking about rapping either. I'm talking about
Yeah,
spit.
she talking about rapping.
No, I'm
like
not.
I could drop some
No,
bars,
you
y'all.
can't. No, you can't.
I could drop some bars. Like, listen here. And what else? I wrote some down.
Yeah. I think like when that all happened, because like I had never been like close to like a pregnant woman before, so I've never experienced. It was all new for me too.
Yeah.
So like you slept a lot.
Yes, I could. I could before I could sleep like a whole day until the next day. That's how bad it was. Like, God graced me not to be working in this period, because like I don't know how I would have survived. Like, for women who do this without the father present, or without
Like a partner.
it's
Yeah.
hats off to you, because the pressure, oh my god, it was so much to deal with, and my body was like, okay, what's happening? Like, what's going on? And it was a lot to deal with. I had bloating, cramping, what else, body unexpectedly changing, bosoms, like
Big bosoms.
and if anybody knows me, knows that I love seafood.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And if anybody knows me, knows that I love seafood.
Yes.
And I was not, my body was rejecting everything that it liked. Like everything from sweets to seafood to fish.
Yeah, she hated everything that she loved.
Oh
Like, that's
my
crazy.
God. It was so bad. It was like a lot. My body went through a dramatic change. What else I experienced? I know this is a little bit TMI, but like my nipples was like hard like a rock. It was everything was just like what's happening?
Totally changing, yo. And
Yeah.
like for me,
How was it for you? Because
for
like
me?
I know you went through the whole mood.
Yeah. She was mean.
No, it was not.
You know, she was cranky.
I was cranky a lot. Yes.
You were moody too.
I
Like
was?
like you cried.
Oh
Yeah, you
yeah.
Yeah, you cried.
Yo,
Yes.
I'll start crying, and then he'd be like, "What's wrong with you?" I'll be
Yeah.
like, "I don't know."
So like all those type of like everything was like all new to
Yeah.
me. As I stated, like I had never been, in this experience before. So this is all new for me as it is you. But I love the journey. I loved being there, being a support system for you, being able to help you with everything that you needed within that time. And it was just awesome that I could be like a servant to you within that time period. Even though one thing that I hated about it was that spit bucket thing. Yo.
Like spitting rhymes
like-
and
No. Not no spitting no rhymes. Look, she has a little trash can,
Oh,
right?
okay,
When she-
Daniel.
yeah.
You just violated me.
I'm sorry. But yeah, that got on my nerves. I'm sorry. But I understand it's all part of the experience of being a mother. So being pregnant. Sorry. Oh, and one thing. You want to
Daniel,
tell them
what? Because you be overdoing
no.
it.
This is good, bro. Like before she was pregnant, right? She was pescatarian for how many years? 7 years.
7 years. Going on 8 years.
Going on 8 years. Like she didn't eat no meat. It was just like straight seafood and greens and stuff like that and rice and stuff. But once that was it the second trimester that you started feeding for meat, or was it like still in the first trimester going to the second?
No, it was the first trimester, because like it wasn't much options that I could eat,
right?
Because my body was rejecting everything. So it just like,
she was like, I want the meat now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I had, because I needed some type of protein, because like as you going through these stages, the baby also has to grow. So
right.
like if your body is rejecting some things, you have to take in some other things
to replace it,
or like your baby is not going to gain the weight during the process of the growth.
Right.
So I had to I started craving it too. Like I was craving it a lot, a lot.
Yeah. What was the first place that we went that you tried your first chicken
the
drumstick?
First place that we went was Popeyes.
And what did you think of that chicken when you first ate it though?
It tasted like rubber, like yeah.
Would you say it tasted like that because you haven't had chicken in a while, or would you just say it was Popeyes to blame for that batch of chicken?
I think it was Popeyes to blame, because like it wasn't seasoned. It was like, it was, come on.
Yeah. And then after that, she started going to Domino's.
Yes. Oh my God, Lord.
Domino's wings are not. They're too soft, bro. Like they're not.
I mean, well, they was hitting at the time for me. So
yeah. So then now she's a carnivore. She just eats meat all the time now. And I'm wondering, are you gonna go back to being a pescatarian after you have birth?
Yes, I'd like to go back. This is not a forever thing, because before, when I wasn't eating it, I despised meat.
Yeah.
And for certain reasons, I despise meat. So like I believe I will go back. Hopefully my whole family would go with me on the journey.
I mean, I would love to get into it slowly. You understand? Because meat is really bad for you, especially meat these days. Whoa. Yeah, you cannot trust what they putting out there.
Yeah. Being that the whole process, like you was like, for a person who did it for the first time, like who's going through it through the journey for the first time of having a partner that's pregnant, like you were very graceful.
Oh wow.
Like you were very graceful and understanding, because like I know it was a lot.
Yeah, I mean it was a lot, but then it wasn't a lot. Like it wasn't like too heavy on me. Like you weren't a burden for me. You understand? Like I stated, I loved serving you like through each and every stage, even till now. I just love it because I'm just trying to be like Jesus. I'm trying to serve my bride and wash her with the word.
Yo, he's so annoying.
And then make her beautiful. But yeah, it was I just love being in that place of service to you. So I don't think it was like a burden for me. Yeah, it's an awesome experience. Now, you're in your second trimester now, right?
Yes.
So of course the second trimester is way better than the first.
Oh, definitely. I'm awake. I'm able to do more. I'm able to do more. I'm able to pick up more things around the house and stuff like that, because before it was just
it
was just him. He was just like being a soldier and just getting it done. Like it was like I'm blessed. I'm blessed because it was a lot.
Okay, so you've heard, like, you've been watching a lot of labor, like a lot
Yes.
of delivery stuff.
Honestly, like even a little backtracking a little bit, like even you know with mothers who are doing this alone and like just going through the process alone. It's a lot, not only because you don't have a partner there to support you, but it's also a lot because like you're getting dreams, you're getting thoughts,
Okay.
you're getting thoughts of like really bad thoughts,
Right.
and you're going through this process all by yourself. Like I can't even imagine, like I can't even imagine, like it's a lot.
Yeah, and then that's why, like, I mean, I think I could understanding what you went through, like thoughts of depression, or and imagine a woman, going through it by herself who doesn't know God. You know how
That's
hard
even
that's even
worse.
worse. That's harder.
That's even worse.
Right.
And like I just, like, honestly, I look at women in a different perspective. Like I have a different, like even my mom like going through the process 4 times
Yeah.
alone.
Whoa.
Like I look at women in a different
Yeah. Different light. Yeah.
different light, because my God, like
Yeah. Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
this
That.
is a humbling process. Don't get me wrong. Pregnancy is a beautiful thing, because like also through the crushing and the all the anxiety and all the thoughts and everything that went on, I could also see glory.
Right.
I could see, like, how God, and it gives me a different love for God, a different awe of him, because like just watching the baby from a dot
Right.
to like how it grows, like, and just what it grows with, the bones, the
The
everything,
hands,
like
the heartbeat.
God is like,
God is wonderful, yo. Cause like
his creation is like no other.
right, right. And then I don't know what psalm it is exactly, but it says that he knit us in our mother's womb. So you get to see God's handiwork in stages. So like we went to do the ultrasound and we actually saw the baby. Like the baby is, like growing. And it's like crazy to see, like, from that stage to now, how far, like that transition has been, and how, big the baby's getting, and she's kicking and she's moving around, and we're like, wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
Like that God could do something wonderful like that with such, awesome design and structure, and make it happen within 9 months.
And even the body of a woman to carry, it's like what he put in place for the baby to grow within the woman. And like it's, who thinks of these things,
Right.
like the things that he put in place. This is for germs not to get in, this is for the baby to stay in, to grow, this is how the baby eats. And it's like mind-blowing. Like,
Yeah.
I've watched my siblings go through this process, but never really understand it because I wasn't in their shoes. But like being in this humble state where I get to experience this blessing, because children are a blessing from God. So being in this space where I get to carry the blessing,
Right.
it's different. It's a different.
Right. It's humbling.
Yes,
It's awesome. Yeah.
I'm in awe of God. Like
Yeah.
it's teaching me to, I'm learning God in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good. But oh my gosh. But we're still on this journey. Hopefully, well, you told me that during like the third trimester, things kind of go back a little bit.
Well, that's what study, according to a study, that's what
it showed.
most women experience. It doesn't necessarily have to be
the same as everybody.
yeah.
And I decree and I declare it's not like that for you.
Yeah,
But
amen.
we're just loving this journey. We can't wait to, have a third member of the family over here with.
Yes, we're excited.
It's gonna be a different experience for us. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a father. Whoa, Lord. I have to respect God, respect my wife, respect my children, and respect myself. Cause like this is about to be like a huge responsibility. But as we always keep God at the foundation of our relationship.
Yeah.
God has to be the building block for us to be able to build each other on, and then also to raise our children as time goes. So yeah, we're just gonna keep praying. We're just gonna keep fasting, keep reading the word, keep staying connected with the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
And just keep doing exactly what God is leading us to in this season. This season is beautiful. This season is awesome.
Yes.
And we're cherishing each and every bit of it, man. Wow, Daniel Gartei, who would have thought I'll be a father in 2023? Well, here I am, and I'm ready for the challenge. It's going to be awesome. You want to say any last words for them before we get out of here, baby?
Just go with God. Allow God to carry you in every season. There's a song that goes, where would I be if not for your grace? You came to my rescue, and I want to thank you. It's by I forgot his name. I don't know how I forgot his name, but like the words in that song is divine. Like you carried me through every season. Where would I be if not for your grace?
Right.
So yeah, just allow God to gracefully carry you.
Yeah, through everything.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is our journey right now. We're waiting for the baby girl. I just want to encourage each and every person out there to continually seek the face of God in every opposition and everything that you're facing. The Lord will make a way out for you, okay?
Yes.
There's a verse that I meditated on this week. It says, the mind governed by the flesh is death, but the mind governed by the spirit is life and peace. And that is found in Romans chapter 2, I believe, verse 26 and 27. I'm sorry, I'll put it on the screen if I'm misquoting it, but reflect on that verse. Allow the Spirit of God to govern your mind so that you can have peace and life. All right. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe, hit that post notification bell, follow us on our Instagram, and we'll be seeing y'all in the next Practice Makes Progress video. Deuces. See you guys.